The next project in the MCU Phase 4 is almost here. And yes, I'm talking about She-Hulk. I got a chance to watch it early. If you want to know how I watched it early, jump down into the description of the video where I've explained in detail of how I got to watch this early. So let's head on to the She-Hulk review. But before that, just a quick reminder to please hit the subscribe button because a lot of other early reviews including Lord of the Rings and Andor are coming up. So let's start with the She-Hulk review, starting from the most controversial topic, which is the visual effects. The first trailer came out and everyone was just so mad about the visual effects in this show. So are those visual effects still as bad as the first trailer? I would say definitely no. The visual effects have improved quite a lot, but still, it just doesn't feel real. The visual effect on She-Hulk is just not real. She still feels a bit like She-Wreck. Yeah, but I think it's a MCU. It's a TV show, but Marvel really does have the money that they could invest in the TV show like this. So I'm just confused. Why didn't they invest a lot of money in this TV show, especially on the visual effects side where it needed a lot of money? Despite, I mean, still, there are a few good VFX moments, but most of the time the VFX is not good. Especially on She-Hulk, it is not good. Because a character like that really needs a lot of good VFX. And the fact that they didn't have that much money to invest in, I mean, they surely do, but the question that why didn't they invest a lot of money in the character is just, I mean, embarrassing to a degree because the whole TV show is about that character. So let's start talking about She-Hulk herself. Tatiana Maslany was really good as She-Hulk. I mean, she wasn't as good like, say, Elizabeth Olsen as Wanda or Oscar Isaac as Moon Knight, but she really brings the character to life in an incredible way. I am a fan of She-Hulk from this TV show now. I mean, this TV show made me a fan of the character She-Hulk. In fact, I like her more than Hulk because the Hulk is actually wasted in the MCU, but She-Hulk really touches her comic roots. She is exactly like how she is here in the comics. So that's a plus point for the TV show. As for Hulk himself, well, Hulk doesn't have a lot to do in this TV show. I mean, he's present at in a few scenes here and there, especially in the first episode. But then I think Hulk has the screen time of Hulk is considerably decreased. So yeah, Hulk is still a joke. And as for Titania, the villain of the TV show, she is really annoying, and Jamila Jamil portrays her in the exact way she needs to be portrayed. So yeah, that's another plus point. But what's the negative point here is Matt Murdock. Daredevil completely wasted. Completely, I'm so disappointed by how Daredevil turns out to be in this TV series. I just wasn't a fan, especially with the costume changes. I especially didn't like that part. But again, it's MCU, and I don't think Daredevil was given justice here. But I hope Daredevil Born Again turns out to be good and not something like this. I really liked the writing here. I mean, it wasn't excellent. There was a few problems here and there, especially with the pacing, but the idea of breaking the fourth wall was really interesting. I mean, that's exactly what she does in the comics, and I am happy that the MCU showed her the exact way she was supposed to be showed to the audience in live action. Breaking the fourth wall, well, I think it's the first character that's breaking the fourth wall in the MCU now, isn't it? So yeah, I really like that aspect of this show. I mean, that's one of the few aspects that I am a fan of in this show. So yeah, and the other plot, the plot is very simple. I mean, yeah, there are a few complications here and there. It's a 9 episodes TV show. A few episodes are great, few episodes are not, and there are few added cameos that don't make sense, and I didn't want them around, but they are still there just to show connectivity to the MCU. So yes, I liked She-Hulk overall, but there are ups and downs for the TV show too. It's not perfect, it's not even great, it's good. That's how I will put this in a sentence. It's not great, it's good. So I like to give it a 7 out of 10 which I think is respectable for this TV show and makes it one of the good ones in the MCU. So yeah, that was my review for She-Hulk. Share your thoughts in the comment section down below. Stay tuned. Subscribe my channel Film Villa because a lot of other content is coming up. Thank you for watching.